Okay, I'm just going to take a second bite of the cherry here just to give you an Australian poem. Jude said the only Australian poem she'd ever heard of was Waltzing Matilda, so I'm going to give you the skinny on just two Australian poets. One of them's the one that actually wrote Waltzing Matilda. His name was Banjo Patterson. That's a picture of Banjo on a book there. He was about 1860, about 1840. Very, very popular man in Australia, a bit like a pop star. Wrote a lot of poems apart from Waltzing Matilda, a lot of short stories. We feature him now on our $10 note. There he is, looking very nice in a hat. There's a horse from a famous poem he wrote called The Man from Snowy River, which you might remember was made into a film with Kirk Douglas. Kind of sucked a bit as a film, but if you've got good eyesight or some nice magnifying glass, and you get your hands on an Australian $10 note, and I like to get my hands on as many as I can. If you have a look, there's a deep edge sort of running from the top of the hat and then in on the face. There's a shaded area just cutting down to the bottom, just down to his shoulder, and a straight line down there. That's actually the Man from Snowy River, written, like on the head of a pin. It's a very long poem, so watch out for that. When we changed over to the plastic notes from the notes we used to have, some poor old bugger got bumped, and it was actually a contemporary of Banjo Patterson. He was born about 3 years after Banjo, quite close. They knew each other very well. This guy died about 30 years more younger than Banjo did, because his name was Henry Lawson, and he was also a bit of a pop star in Australia, very loved. I think he got bumped from the note because he was a drunken reprobate, and that's why he didn't live so long. Very, very alcoholic. The last 15 years of his life apparently were very, very sad indeed. I don't think he produced any work during that time. He actually lived just up the road from where I am now for a very short time, and there's a road named after him close to here. They tried to get him out of the city to get away from the grog, but I think some German diplomats had a residence on the other side of the river, and the story is he had a rowboat and used to row over there and talk them into opening up the cellar for him. He was quite a persuasive man apparently, and couldn't be kept away from the grog. Anyway, I've chosen a poem by Henry Lawson. It's called Song of the Republic, and it's a call for Australia to be a republic, which it still isn't. We still live under an English Queen, which, I suppose, yeah. Anyway, this is the Song of the Republic by Henry Lawson. Sons of the South, awake, arise. Sons of the South, and do. Banish from under your bonny skies those old world errors and wrongs and lies, making a hell in paradise that belongs to your sons and you. Sons of the South, make choice between. Sons of the South, choose true. The land of morn and the land of E'en, the old dead tree and the young tree green, the land that belongs to the Lord and the Queen, and the land that belongs to you. Sons of the South, your time will come. Sons of the South, 'tis near. The signs of the times, in their language dumb, foretell it, and ominous whispers hum, like sullen sounds of a distant drum, in the ominous atmosphere. Sons of the South, aroused at last. Sons of the South are few, but your ranks grow longer and deeper fast, and ye shall swell to an army vast, and free from the wrongs of the north and past, the land that belongs to you. Thank you.